Hey there, greetings from Loja, Ecuador. So Hillary and I have now been in Ecuador for 2.5 weeks or so. We have about a week and a half left before we move on to our last stop in Ecuador and our last stop on our travels before heading home. So we've been on the road now for 10 months. I did go home for a month over Christmas, but Hillary continued on. So she did 1 extra month in Mexico. But here in Loja, we do have some volunteer things to do. We had about 3 weeks off where we were not doing any volunteering and we were just touristing about. So if you haven't seen any of our videos on Cancun or Quito or Cuenca, go ahead and check those out. That's what we've been up to. So at this point, we did about 6 months in Europe. And then we flew, at that point I flew home for Christmas and Hillary continued on to Mexico. So Mexico total time for her was about 2.5 months, and for me about 1.5 months. So after Mexico we flew to Quito, Ecuador, and we've been here ever since. And Ecuador is a really nice place, really friendly people, beautiful mountains. It is truly a beautiful country in South America, and it's our first South American country. So I'm filming here from our apartment. We have an apartment here in Loja provided by the English school that we're teaching at. So we're volunteering at a South American language center.
Question: if you woke up tomorrow and suddenly didn't know any English, what would you do to learn it fast?
Binge watch a bunch of shows all day? Maybe listen to a ton of music?
Nope, there's an easier way. You come to Inglés Rápido.
Exactly.
And in there we just go and we talk to students for 4 hours every day, Monday through Friday. And then on weekends we take turns doing Saturdays. So I did last Saturday and Hillary will do next Saturday. And then if we do Saturdays, it's 3 hours. And then on Sundays we have days off. So that's kind of what our daily life has been looking like. I'm gonna show you just a little bit around the apartment and show you some of the things that we've been doing while we've been here. So this is our apartment provided by the school. We have a pretty cozy living room. We're always grateful when there's a couch for us to sit on. There have been some places we've been to where there hasn't really been a cozy place for us to just hang out that's not on our bed. And then this is our kitchen area that we get to use, and our own little dining table where we eat. And we also found a deck of cards in Quito, so we've been playing cards in the evening, which has been really nice to not be on the phones and to wind down before going to bed. Walking back to the apartment from the school one evening, I went a different direction to go by a bakery. Came across this beautiful park. The streets of Loja when school lets out. Kids everywhere. Especially kids and parents with ice cream. love their ice cream. Not just here, but in Ecuador. They love their ice cream. Woman across the street in the red jacket, ice cream. Hillary and I went out for some ice cream, and we're walking around a different area than we've been.
That's where the mariachi band was standing.
Big, beautiful theater.
Hey, it's Hillary walking back to the apartment from the school. This is a very noisy street. It's already Friday again. The days go by really fast here in Loja. And today it started cloudy, but now the sun is shining. Obviously I have my sunglasses on. I'm gonna cross the street right now. This is a very busy street and you can never get an opening in. But it's a beautiful Friday in Loja. I've done my 2 hours. Becky did her 2 hours earlier. And now I have a break. Yay! Never been up close to this statue before. It's kind of cool. Beautiful day, as you can see, here in Loja. I just am walking to this little market that's at this park that we walk by, and I found a gift. I was thinking, as I left the apartment, I'm gonna find the gift that I need, and I did, first thing. It's a beautiful morning. High UV index today. They said 11 on the scale, which is very extreme. So anyway, it's a beautiful day. Saturday at Loja. Just walked past, or I'm currently walking past a school, and the school hours in Ecuador for high school, 7 a.m. until 1:45, but several schools did not have class today, younger groups, so there's a lot of kids out, but you'll see a lot of kids, I always see a lot walking in their uniforms. Lots of kids out and about. Streets are busier, noisier. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You hear that sound? That's singing? I think it's the ice cream truck. Just kidding. Just kidding, it's the gas truck.